Hello viewers, Assalamu alaikum and a warm welcome to GMC Sisters online live session with Regent College London. A big thanks for watching from wherever you are in the world. My name is MD Sharif Hussain and I'm the Global Manager here at GMC Studies. I'm delighted to be hosting today's virtual online live session. We know that you might have lots of questions today and we love to hear from you. So do put this into the chat and we'll be answering this at the end of our live session. Let me tell you something about GMC Studies. GMC Studies is a British Council accredited student consultancy company. We offer counseling service to international students who intend to undertake higher education at institutions in the UK, USA, Australia, Canada, and Sweden. We have multiple offices all over the world, and our head office is situated in Portsmouth, UK. We have three offices in Bangladesh, and they are situated in Gulshan, Navana Tower, Kalabagan, and West World Shopping City, Jallarpar, Sylhet. All our counselors have many years of experience in supporting international students with their university applications, visa applications, accommodation arrangements, and travel plans. Today, we brought to you a very renowned university and college, Regent College London. Now, I would like to invite our guest, Luba, to introduce herself and start a short presentation about Regent College London. Over to you, Luba.
Thank you very much, Sharif. And hello, everybody, and greetings from Regent College London. My name is Luba, and I'm the Global Student Recruitment Manager for RCL. I'm delighted you have decided to spend your Saturday afternoon with us. And I'm very happy you have responded to my call to action to be here with us. Special thanks to GMC Studies, who have organized this session for us today. And GMC Studies is our trusted partner in Bangladesh. So if you require any support with your application, shall you decide to proceed with your studies with us, our friends at GMC will be able to support you all the way. In today's session, I will talk to you about Regent College London and study opportunities that we provide to international students. I will talk to you about our ethos, what is so unique about Regent College London. And of course, we will talk about scholarship opportunities available to international students who are joining us this September. Okay, let's go. Regent College London is a private college which has been delivering vocational education to domestic students for the last 20 years. In 2019, we have partnered up with the University of Bolton, and our Central London campus has become an academic center of excellence for University of Bolton. University of Bolton is a very well-established British university, and they are based in the north of England, and we are very proud to be able to deliver their portfolio of programs in our Central London location. University of Bolton is based in the north of England, as I said, but students are invited to study with us in Central London and hopefully take full advantage of the opportunities that the capital has to offer to students who are joining us from all over the world. This April was our first intake of international students, and we have welcomed and opened our doors to 100 students who have joined us from all over the world, and we're hoping to continue growing our international student body. And I'm hoping that those of you who are attending today's event will be joining us this September. A couple more interesting facts about Regent College London. Students who will be joining us in September will be graduating from the college with the University of Bolton degree. If you visit our website, you will notice that we have a large portfolio of programs, but many of those courses that are featured on our website are delivered on a part-time basis. And is that our original ethos was to cater to domestic population, to domestic students who were not in a position to join higher education straight from high school, or decided to take a career break. And these types of programs are available to students who are keen to continue their studies, but on a part-time basis. So students who are joining us, international students who are joining us, will have to study with us on a full-time basis. And the portfolio of programs that we offer to international students is the portfolio of University of Bolton. And University of Bolton is currently ranked in the top 50 universities in the UK. So they're very well established in the ranking league tables in the UK. So hopefully that will be very encouraging and exciting for you to be studying for programs that have such a, that are placed so well in the ranking tables. Very important to highlight the quality of education that we deliver, and all of our courses are accredited by QAA. This is a quality assurance body that assesses the quality of academic provision delivered by all institutions in the UK. And we are very happy and very proud to be accredited by QAA. Another interesting statistic is related to our student satisfaction. So in 2021, our students have rated us, have given us a thumbs up for delivering amazing education and for providing exceptional support. So 90% of our student body has given us amazing reviews. And it is especially unique because in 2021, of course, the whole world was smitten by pandemic, and we had to quickly switch our delivery to virtual classrooms, and it was a challenging time for everybody, and especially for students. We all had to adapt very quickly to operate in a completely new environment, and to give this to get this approval from our students who have rated us so highly is especially unique and special, because we were able to support them through very difficult and tough times of operating in very unusual circumstances. So this type of approval is very special to us, and it's I'm very proud to share this information with you. This national student survey that I've just mentioned is run by OFS, which is Office for Students, and it's an independent public authority working with higher education providers, ensuring students succeed in higher education. And when they run this survey, they interview 4 million students in the UK. So this is just to give you the scale of this project. And as I said, Regent College London has been ranked, our students have rated us very highly, and this is something that we are very, very proud of. And last but not least, we also have a trusted sponsor with UKVI. So students who are joining us will have the opportunity to work with us whilst they're studying. So of course, one of the main reasons why students come and study in the UK is to obtain high quality education, but having the opportunity to work a little bit to support their studies is also very important, and we're delighted that students who are joining us will have the opportunity to do that as well. At the moment, we have around 5,000 students studying with us, and April was our first intake of international students. So around 100 students are studying with us right now and enjoying themselves, enjoying the facilities that we offer, enjoying the support that we provide, and enjoying the delightful sights around our campus. All of our programs are focused on vocational training. Our main priority is to make sure students are equipped with the skills that will help them to succeed when they complete their education and when they graduate with the University of Bolton degree. So it's our education is focused on vocational training, which is the main ethos of our organization, because we want to make sure that the students gain not only theoretical knowledge, but also learn practical applications that will help them succeed when they graduate and get jobs. We also have dedicated English language support and career support available. Of course, when students are joining us, it's very overwhelming, and it can be challenging to adapt to a new lifestyle, a completely different culture, completely different learning environment, and students need to be learning academic skills, vocational skills, and they need to have that extra guidance and extra support. So this is why we have dedicated career support services that will be working one-to-one with students to make sure that they gain the skills that they need to gain to get jobs after they complete their studies with us. Another very interesting fact about Regent College London is we have a holistic approach to learning. And what that means to us, it's not only about getting a degree, which is of course important, and getting good grades, but we want our students to have the skills of well-being, the skills of happiness, the skills of positive mindset, and we offer very transformational programs such as Thinking into Character and Scope programs that equip students with those skills of well-being. So this, and I will talk a little bit more about this extracurricular activities that make our portfolio very unique and make us part of the positive education provider that thinks beyond just delivering education, but also giving extra value to students when they come and study with us. Also quite interesting and unique point to mention is our laptop loan scheme. And again, it was born during the pandemic time when some of the students who were studying with us suddenly were stuck in a situation where they wanted to study, but the library was closed, computer labs were closed, and there was no necessarily access to the facilities that our campus would be offering to students. So every student who is joining us right now would be able to get a laptop. So we call it the laptop scheme. You have to give it back at the end of your studies, but throughout your studies you will be able to use a laptop that we provide, and this way, if God forbid anything else happens, students will be well equipped to continue their learning no matter where they are. So, and this is also part of our approach of fighting digital poverty, to make sure everybody has access to digital facilities, digital equipment. And one of our learning approaches is face-to-face digital. What that means, we want to incorporate technology into our learning, and every time students come to class, they will be asked to bring the laptops, because the instructors, the tutors, our professors, they engage students with technology, just to make sure everybody is comfortable and is able to operate successfully in this digital world that we live in right now. And of course, affordable fees that we offer, and I'll talk to you a little bit about our fees later, but we are very delighted to offer affordable fees to students who are joining us, and attractive scholarships that would be supporting students' journey with us. And we'll talk about those opportunities a little bit later. Okay, one of the, I think, exciting things that Regent College provides is our study location. When we talk about education in the UK, it's very attractive to international students because it provides the quality of education that students are looking for. UK education represents rigorous research and long-standing academic tradition. And no matter where you go to study in the UK, you will get good quality education. But I think studying in London adds that extra zest, extra va-va-voom, extra opportunities, because it's the capital. It has a special and unique energy, and it's one of the best cities in the world. And I have lived all over the world. I lived in America, I lived in Dubai, and I think London is one of my favorite cities, simply because every building breathes history. Every street has a story to tell. Every bench has a memory, and you don't need to have spend lots of money on entertainment. Just a walk through London, through Regent Park, is amazing, and is very inspirational. And international students who are coming to study in London feel very comfortable and very confident, because everybody is from somewhere else. When you walk through the streets of London, you will hear people speak many different languages, and it's a melting pot that provides that comfort that you are part of this big, vibrant community and you are welcome here. And I think London is a student city. There are over 40 universities and and colleges that are operating in the city, and it's like one big campus where everybody, everywhere you go, you will be able to find students. And I think before the pandemic, there were around 150,000 students, international students studying in London. That number slightly dropped during the pandemic for obvious reasons, but it's going to grow massively in the next few years. And study in London is a destination in its own right. I will not lie to you. London is an expensive city, but as I mentioned before, there are so many opportunities and options to enjoy the city for free. And every time I am in central London, there are museums such as the National Gallery, National History Museum, and the entry is free. And it completely amazes me that those magnificent institutions allow students, tourists, anybody to enjoy that heritage free of charge. And if you are going to come to London and join us, it's going to be one of those amazing opportunities where you don't have to have very much money to have a good weekend in London. Because, as I said, if you're into culture, if you're into learning about history, there are so many museums and galleries that offer access for free, and I think that's beautiful. And also, of course, as I mentioned before, London has a very unique, very special energy. It's a hub for business. It's an opportunity to network. It's an opportunity to meet people, and of course, all the students who are coming to join us and who are coming to study in the UK, one of the main reasons is to get those networking skills, meet as many people as possible to help you succeed in your future career. And of course, London provides all of those opportunities. As you can see, I feel very passionate about London. And this morning, it's a beautiful sunny day. And I woke up very early today. And when I went for a little walk through the streets of London, I couldn't believe it was so empty. And I walked in the middle of the street, surrounded by this beautiful architecture. And I just felt like I was part of this amazing city. And I hope you will have an opportunity one day to do the same. In terms of our location, we are, as I have already mentioned, we are based in central London. Our closest tube station is Regent Park, and the Regent Park itself is within 10 minutes walking distance. Oxford Street is very close by. London Zoo is close by. Everything is within walking distance. And I'm also pleased to let you know that we're going to be opening a new location for September. Our new campus will be located in Holborn, which is also very central. So you will be studying in one of those locations, either in Holborn or GTS, or Great Titchfield Street campus. I hope you will have an opportunity to come and see our amazing facilities and take full advantage of our great location. I have spoken to you a little bit before about thinking into character program. So this is a transformational suite of programs that helps students, first of all, based on teachings of Earl Nightingale and Napoleon Hill. And these are the fathers of personal and professional development who have came up with amazing theoretical and practical applications of how to be successful in life. And our CEO is absolutely determined to spread the word, to spread the teaching of those great philosophers and make sure students and staff understand how to gain the skills of happiness, how to gain the skills of well-being, how to set goals, how to be successful in life. So it's not only about learning in the classroom and getting a degree and achieving high grades, which is of course important, but it's also becoming successful at life. And our thinking into character programs do give you that opportunity, and it's absolutely free. It's extracurricular activity, and we encourage all of our students to take advantage of this program because it's life-changing, it's transformational, and this is one of the reasons why I joined Regent College London, because I was very attracted to this philosophy. I was attracted to this thinking, because I understand that creating a positive mindset, creating a positive mental attitude is essential to be successful in life. And by gaining the skills, you learn to become resilient, you learn the skills of well-being, you learn emotional intelligence, and all of these essential necessities are imperative for successful living. And as I said, not only students, all staff is encouraged to take advantage of these amazing learning opportunities that are available for free to our students who join us. Another exciting opportunity to discuss is our scope sessions. And again, they took off during the pandemic because everything was closed, and we just needed to make sure our students had access to information, to sessions that would continue helping them expand their portfolio of skills, their knowledge, and making sure they remain in tune with industry that they're interested in joining. And our scope sessions is a weekly sessions dedicated to specific subject. Students are invited to attend as many of them as possible, as some of them are focused on academic skills, some of them are focused on developing professional skills. We invite industry speakers to attend our scope sessions. And again, it's just part of that holistic approach to learning, and learning beyond classroom, and making sure that your mind is constantly stimulated with positive information that will help you succeed, not only in a classroom, but in life as well. So again, during the pandemic, our college was offering yoga sessions, personal training sessions, because obviously everything was closed, and they were very popular because just students needed to be in touch with each other, and continue being connected together as a group of individuals who were studying in one institution. And I think this is one of the reasons why students rated us so highly during the National Student Survey that I have talked about before, because we offered those extra opportunities, that extra support, and we understood how important it was to be connected. And that theme, that ethos of connecting people, connecting minds, and expanding our consciousness and our awareness about living good lives is instrumental to Regent College London. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about our courses. So I think I have managed to convey our values, what we represent, who we are as an institution. And as I mentioned, if you visit our website, you will notice a lot of programs that are available through Regent College London, but it's important to highlight that only a select portfolio of courses available to international students, because students who are joining us have to be studying on a full-time basis because of the visa regulations. And the courses that I'm going to be talking to you about right now are the ones that students can apply to. Okay, so one of our most popular schools is School of Business and Enterprise, and there are 4 programs that students can join. One of them is foundation program that leads to business and management degree, and many of you will be familiar with the foundation portfolio of courses. It's for those students who do not meet the entry requirements, academic or English language requirements for direct entry. And the foundation course gives them a chance to upgrade those academic qualifications and English language qualifications, and also to help you transition into the UK learning environment. International students come from different academic backgrounds. The types of learning, the types of teaching is different. So that the foundation year gives an extra opportunity to assimilate into the UK style of learning, and to understand the UK education system a little bit better, to give students the skills to cope with the main degree program, because studying in the UK, it's as I said, it's a completely different approach. It's based on independent thinking. It's based on critical thinking, and a very individual approach. So we need to make sure students are equipped with those skills to succeed and do well in their main degree program. So during the foundation course, students are studying English language modules, as well as study skills that helps them them prepare for the main degree program. Students will learn how to prepare presentations. They will understand such concepts as plagiarism, how to do citations, how to write papers. So just sort of creating the foundation for future learning. And of course, there will be modules related to the progression degree, to the main program that you will be studying. And upon successful completion of the foundation program, students progress to do a BSc Honors in Business and Management. And again, this is an opportunity for me to highlight that students who graduate from our business degree and all of our degrees will be graduating with the University of Bolton degree. Okay, so we offer two programs on the postgraduate level, and one of them is MSc International Management, and the other one is the Master of Business Administration. MSc International Management is for those students who would like to become managers and operate in the international context. So a very popular course for those students who are planning to join multinational companies. And our MBA program is extremely popular, and we have more students who are studying on our MBA program than students who are studying in Bolton University in Bolton. So this is quite interesting. But again, I think this particular program is very attractive to students, and more students are studying on this program in London than in Bolton, because London provides those additional networking opportunities and its access to so many facilities that the city represents. And of course, MBA is for those students who want to progress in their career quickly. It's for mid-level managers who need to understand how organizations work. It's not a program that specializes in a particular field. I often get asked questions, is this an MBA in finance or MBA in HR? So those students who are looking for specialized MBA really need to consider MSc programs, because MBA in its original form is for those students who need to who are planning to run companies, and they need to have an overview of how organizations run. So they need to know a little bit about HR, they need to know about a little bit about finance, they need to know about sales, about marketing. They don't need to necessarily become experts in each of those areas, because there will be specialists in organizations who are dedicated to those specific fields. But what we are teaching students is how to run a holistic company, how to have an understanding of each area that business represents, because they need to simply know how the organization functions as a whole. And also a good analogy that I would like to share with you, if you are in a helicopter overseeing a field, so this is what you're learning to do when you're studying an MBA. You're learning to oversee an organization, you're learning to lead an organization, and you are not able to lead unless you have an understanding how each function of the organization runs, and that's what we offer. So very exciting opportunity. And as I said, this course is quite popular, and we do ask for work experience to join this program, where MSc in International Management does not require work experience. But for an MBA, it's for mid-level managers who would like to progress in their career further. One very important point to mention is that our students who are joining us need to be 18 years old. So we do have an age restriction because we do not offer accommodation, and those students who are coming to study with us will need to find their own accommodation options. And students who are under 18, they do require special support, and especially when it comes to living arrangements. So because we are based in central London, we don't have the halls of residences located to our campus. So that's one of the reasons for the age restriction. Okay, so let's move on and learn a little bit more about our School of Allied Health. Two courses that we are able to offer to international students from this department, and one of them is Foundation in Health and Human Sciences with progression to BSc Honors in Health and Social Care. This is a very interesting program, and has become extremely popular during COVID, because in the UK there was a shortage of caretakers, and everybody was stuck at home, and there were lots of vulnerable individuals who needed support, and because the UK was hit so badly by COVID, and this program has taken off, I think, because of that reason. And when it comes to foundation, it's a very similar approach. So students will be studying English language modules, study skills, together with modules related to the main degree program. Students who do progress to study on the main degree course, they have 15 weeks of work-based experience. So this is actually very unique, because we don't offer a work experience in any of the other programs that we will be discussing, but this course does, and students will not be able to graduate unless they complete those 15 weeks of work-based experience. And our School of Health is of course aware that students have to do it. International students are able to take advantage of that work-based experience, and they will be providing support in finding those placements, because, as I said, students will not be able to graduate unless they complete this portion of the program. And what an amazing opportunity to establish contacts, meet people, network. Who knows what this 15 weeks of work experience will lead to. So those students who are considering careers in healthcare center, this is a really good program to consider. And of course, the career options are wide open. Students can work in home centers, in health settings. It's working with vulnerable adults and children. So a wide range of opportunities is available with this particular program. So do consider it if you are, if your calling is health profession. So this is a very interesting course, and students are enjoying studying on it. And of course, as I said, that 15 weeks of work-based experience is a unique and interesting feature that may be attractive to international students. Let's spend some time talking about School of Computing and Artificial Intelligence. Just like mentioned before, we have a foundation program for those students who do not meet the entry requirements for direct entry. The format for this program would be the same as for business or for health studies. This program is combines study skills and English language skills, plus modules related to software engineering program. At the moment, we have only one progression available from this particular foundation, and students graduate with BEng in software engineering. So it's a Bachelor of Engineering. So this it's not BSc, it's BEng. So in order to get those little letters, BEng, the program has to be accredited by the by the Engineering Society, and this is also a very unique selling point, because in order to for universities to get this type of qualification, they need to provide, they need to jump through a lot of hoops in terms of academic delivery, in terms of quality of the teaching. So a lot goes into the program in order to receive this type of accreditation. So BEng is a good option to offer to international students. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about our entry requirements, and our friends at GMC Studies will be able to support you if you are not able to capture all that information. So not to worry, they're fully equipped to counsel you on this matter, and they've got the information that is that they can share with you after this session. Our entry requirements combine English language requirements and academic requirements. And for students who are joining us for foundation, students have to provide a UKVI IELTS or another SELT, Secure English Language Test. Foundation students do have to take specifically UKVI IELTS because it's the UKVI's requirement, and our entry requirement is IELTS of 5 with no subtest below 4.5. And for bachelor and master's degrees, we ask for IELTS of 6 or an alternative SALT. It doesn't have to be UKVI. It can be academic IELTS, but if students have already taken UKVI IELTS, of course, this is absolutely fine. And our academic requirements include higher secondary certificate, GPA between 3 to 4.5 will secure entry into our foundation program. Students who have a GPA of 4.5 or above can join our direct undergraduate programs directly. And for postgraduate programs, we ask for 60% or above and a 4-year bachelor's degree. Students who have education or study gap, this is a popular question that comes up often. We welcome those applications as long as all those study gaps and employment gaps are explained through student CV and personal statement. So we will consider those applicants. And as I mentioned to you before, that the Regent College London started off and is an institution that delivers vocational training, and we started off as catering to non-traditional students, and by that I mean students who haven't decided to go to university or to a college straight after high school. They've decided to take a break, or they decided to pursue a career and then decided to return to education later. And because of that ethos as an organization, we welcome students with study or study gaps or employment gaps, as long as they're explained and as long as they can provide justification what you've been doing during those times when you were not studying or working. So we will look at those applications, and our admission team will advise accordingly. In terms of, so these are our deadlines for September, and I think this information is more for GMC studies, but we do have very specific deadlines. We don't want students to be stressed. We want everybody to be aware that there are certain rules to follow just to make sure we get things done on time. And we start our programs on 26th of September, and there is this 2-week period where students can still arrive, but we of course encourage everybody to arrive on time to take advantage of our induction and to get used to living in a new culture. These are our tuition fees, and as I mentioned before, this is one of our selling points, I think, because these fees are quite attractive and very affordable for central London, that's for sure. These are the same fees as University of Bolton charges if you were to study in Bolton, so no surprises there. And I mentioned before, we do offer scholarships for students. Students who are joining us for foundation can receive £1,000 bursary. And then when they progress to study for the main degree program, we also offer £1,500 for each year of study. So it's you will get some financial support for each year of your study with us. And for postgraduate students, we offer £2,500 bursary. So hopefully that will be a welcome help to support your studies with us. And on this note, I think on this very positive note, I will close my presentation and leave some space to process the information, to ask questions. But personally, I very much believe in Regent College London. I have recently joined the organization. I absolutely love working for this institution. Previously, I worked for public sector and a private sector in the UK, and this is my new adventure, and I'm loving every day of it. And hopefully, I will get to meet you. And I think one of the most exciting things about Regent College London is that close-knit community. It's a small college where every student matters. We have a custom-made approach in terms of offering support. We know students by name. The CEO walks around the building and shakes hands with students and talks to them about whatever is going on in their lives. So it's a very personal experience. And I think not the big institutions are not able to offer that, but because we are quite small and very friendly, that personal approach, that support that we provide to students is very unique and very special. And of course, our thinking into character programs to create positive mindset and positive outlook on life is also very special and very unique. Thank you for your time, and thank you, GMC Studies. Hopefully, I'll have lots of questions right now.
Thank you, Luba. Thanks for presenting all the information and sharing a beautiful presentation slide with the student, so that when they see it in the future as well, they know what to expect and what not to. I have a few questions that I'd like to clarify for myself and for my viewers as well. Regarding the post-graduation bursaries that you have asked, you have informed that the student can achieve 2,500 bursaries for post-graduation program. So what are the requirements to get those bursaries? Is there any specific requirements, or does, if the student is international, they will get it automatically?
If that was a question for me, I didn't hear any of that. Can you either type in the chat or repeat,
Okay.
please?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes,
Yeah.
let's.
All right. So the question was, you have mentioned about post-graduation bursaries, 2,500. What are the requirements to get those bursaries? Is it by default for the interested student, or is to need to achieve certain like
Okay.
merit
So,
based something like this?
okay, if I understood correctly, we're talking. The question is about how to secure a bursary of £2,500
Right.
for the PG studies. Is that correct? Give me thumbs up. Is this the
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there is this bursary is offered automatically. You do not need to provide any additional information. So when students apply,
We are sorry, we are facing connection issues. So basically, we our today's online live session, I would like to end today, as we already have most of the information from our okay, she already actually joined again. Let me
hi,
connect
I'm
with her.
back.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Okay, Luba, so as you have mentioned that the bursaries is automatically, student can get automatically after submitting the
That's correct.
application.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all students need to do is just submit their application through you guys through GMC Studies, and you will request the bursary, and we will do the needful.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So what are the deposit deadlines and what are the minimum deposit requirements for post-graduation or undergraduate program?
I didn't hear that. Is this about accommodation?
No, Luba, I'm asking about the deposit deadline, also the deposit requirements, how much the tuition fees need to pay before they apply for the CAS.
Sharif, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. If
Okay,
you want to
let me
type the
let
question,
me.
please type the question, and then I will answer it.
Sure.
I can hear you are speaking, but maybe it's my internet connection that's not very good. But hopefully, everybody heard what I had to say. Um, I'm very sorry, but yes, I couldn't hear the question. Type, and I will answer. Okay. We ask for 50% deposit to secure CAS.
All right.
Did you hear
Thank you
that?
very much. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Luba. Thank you for joining us today. I think we have another session with you, sport assessment online. So we'll end today's broadcast, and viewers who joined us today, thank you very much for joining us
Thank you.
today. If
Thank
you
you
have
very much.
any further question, please feel free to visit our office, or you can contact us via Facebook, email, or WhatsApp, and you can call us directly. Please stay tuned to the GMC Studies Facebook page to get all the latest update about university admission and scholarship opportunities in the UK, USA, Australia, Canada, and Sweden. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye bye.